child, before you scroll on, give me just a few quiet minutes of your tired evening. I am not going to ask you to pretend that nothing is wrong. I know exactly how much is wrong, and I am not going to talk you out of feeling it. But for a little while, let me help you see what is still here. The things so steady, so quiet, that you simply forgot to notice they never left. So loosen your shoulders and let the day stop pressing down on you, just for now. You came here carrying something heavy, and I am not asking you to put on a brave face. Before we go one step further, let me be honest with you because you deserve honesty. What you are about to hear is an encouragement drawn from the Bible, a reflection offered in faith. It is not a private message from heaven. It is not a prediction, and it is not a guarantee about how your life will turn out. It is simply the steady comfort of Scripture read gently over you tonight. And there is one short line from the Bible I want to set in front of you, carefully, the way you would set down something fragile. It comes from the first letter to the Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 18. Listen to the words slowly, and do not rush past them. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. Read it once more, quietly, in your heart. In everything, give thanks. Not for everything. Hear that carefully. But in everything. There is a world of difference between those two small words, and I do not want you to miss it. The Scriptures are not asking you to be glad that things are hard. They are not telling you to smile at what is breaking your heart. They are simply asking you to notice, even in the middle of the hard, the small good that is still standing. So let these words come to you the way the Bible speaks them, as if the Father himself were sitting beside you and saying, "My child, I know where your eyes have been fixed. I know you have been staring for a long time now at the thing that is missing, at the door that closed, the person who left, the answer that never came. And I am not going to pretend that empty place is not real. It is real, and your sorrow over it is real, and I am not asking you to look away from it forever. I am only asking you, just for tonight, to let me gently turn your eyes a few degrees. Not away from the truth, but toward more of the truth. Because the missing thing is true. But it was never the only thing that was true. You have been counting what is gone over and over, the way the tongue keeps returning to a sore tooth. And I understand why. Pain is loud, and it insists on being counted first. But while you were counting what is gone, a quiet list of what remains has been waiting, unnoticed, beside you. So let me read a little of that quiet list to you now, slowly, not to shame you for missing it, but simply to help you see it again. You woke up this morning. That breath you are breathing right now, you did not earn it, and it came to you anyway. There is air in your lungs, and a heart that has kept its steady work all day without ever asking you to remember it. Somewhere today, water came when you turned the tap, and it asked nothing of you. You heard a sound, or saw a color, or tasted something warm, and your weary senses still worked to bring it to you. These are small. I know they are small. But small is not the same as nothing, and steady is not the same as worthless. The graces you stop noticing are usually the very ones holding you up. Think of the things that are so reliable you have stopped thanking anyone for. The floor that held you when you stepped out of bed this morning. The roof that kept the night off you while you slept, however little you slept. The name of one person, just one, who would answer if you called them right now. A memory that still makes the corner of your mouth lift, even on a heavy day. You stopped counting these because they never failed you, and that is exactly why they deserve to be counted. We thank loudest for the rescue and forget the steady ground we stand on every single day. Now, I can hear what some of you are thinking, and I will not pretend I cannot. You are thinking, but you do not know how empty my hands feel tonight. My child, I am not here to argue with your emptiness, and I am not here to fill it with cheap words. I know some of you have lost the very things other people are told to be grateful for. Some of you have an empty chair at the table that used to be full. Some of you are tired in a way that no amount of looking on the bright side has ever touched. So hear me clearly. I am not telling you that counting your blessings will erase your grief. That would be a lie. And I will not lie to you, not even to comfort you. I am only telling you that even now, even here, you are not standing in a place that is completely bare. So if you are listening tonight with a heart that feels mostly empty, this is for you. If you have been so focused on the one thing missing that you forgot the 10 things that stayed, this is for you. If you are weary and stretched thin and quietly afraid there is nothing good left to find, this is for you. If you have looked at your life lately and seen only the gaps, this especially is for you. You do not have to feel grateful to be here. You do not have to manufacture a feeling you do not have. Come as you are, with your honest, half-empty hands. Let me tell you something about gratitude that the world usually gets backward. The world treats it like a reward you give to a good day, as if you must wait for life to hand you enough before you are allowed to say thank you. But that is not how the scriptures speak of it at all. Giving thanks in everything is not a verdict on how your life is going. It is a small, quiet door you can open even on the hardest day. A way of saying the dark is real, and yet it has not swallowed everything. It is less like applause and more like a candle. One small flame does not deny the darkness of the room. It simply refuses to let the darkness have the last word about the room. And I want to be careful with you here, because some of you have been wounded by cheerful words. Someone once told you to just be grateful, and it landed like a door shut in your face. It made you feel that your pain was a kind of ingratitude, that your sadness was a failure of faith. So let me say this plainly, and I mean it. That is not what the scripture is doing. Giving thanks in everything was never meant to be a stick to beat the hurting. It was never meant to shame you for grieving or to rush you past what is real. You can hold sorrow in one hand and a small thanks in the other, both at the same time. In fact, that is often exactly where this verse is meant to be lived. Right there, in the both at once. Thanksgiving is not the denial of your wound. It is the quiet refusal to let the wound own all of you. So let me keep reading you the quiet list, the one you stopped noticing. There is the fact that you are still here, still trying, still listening to a voice that speaks of hope. That is not nothing. The part of you that came looking for comfort tonight is a part worth honoring. There is the strength, however thin, that got you through this day, one ordinary hour at a time. There is the kindness someone showed you recently that you were too tired to fully receive. A message you did not answer. A small gesture you barely registered. A patience offered to you that you did not have to earn. These did not stop being gifts just because you were too weary to feel them as gifts. And they are still here, waiting, the moment you are ready to notice them again. You have survived seasons you were sure would be the end of you. Nights you did not think you would get through, and yet the morning came, and you were still here to meet it. Storms you were certain would take everything, and yet here you stand, with more left than you believed you had. Do you ever stop and wonder how you are still standing after all of it? The scriptures would call that grace. The quiet, steady holding you could not see while it was happening. You did not make it this far on your strength alone. You were carried on more days than you ever counted. And the same steadiness that carried you here has not run out tonight. So I am not asking you to feel a great wave of joy. That is not what this is. I am asking you something far smaller and far more honest. Can you find one thing, just one, that is still here tonight? Not the biggest thing, not the thing that would fix everything. Just one true, small, steady thing. Maybe it is the warmth of the room. Maybe it is one breath that came easier than the last. Maybe it is simply that this hard day is almost over and rest is coming. Whatever it is, let it count. Let yourself say a quiet thank you for that one thing and nothing more. You do not have to feel thankful for all of it. You only have to find the one and begin there. Because here's what I know about you that the weariness has been hiding. When you have lost sight of what remains, your whole world starts to look like the gap. The missing thing grows until it fills the window, and you forget there is a window at all. But the moment you name even one small grace out loud, the window begins to open again. Not because the missing thing got smaller, but because you remembered it was never the whole view. You are not being asked to lie about the gap. You are being invited to remember the rest of the room. And the rest of the room, my child, has been there the whole time, waiting for your eyes to return to it. Let me speak gently to the comparison that has been stealing your peace. You have looked at other lives and counted everything they seem to have that you do not. And the more you counted theirs, the emptier your own hands began to feel. But you were never meant to measure your life by the contents of someone else's. The scriptures are full of people who had little by the world's count and were held fully by God all the same. A widow down to her last handful who was not forgotten. A shepherd boy passed over who was not overlooked by heaven. What you have may be quiet and small and overlooked by everyone else. It is not overlooked by the one who made you. Your life is not less full because it is full of different things than theirs. So tonight, I am asking you to set down a few things you were never meant to carry. Set down the belief that your life is nothing but the sum of what is missing from it. Set down the quiet shame that whispers you should have more by now. Set down the habit of counting only the gaps and never the ground beneath your feet. You were not made to live with your eyes fixed only on the empty places. And you do not have to carry that narrow way of seeing for one more night. And about all the thanks you forgot to give, all the steady graces you walked past without noticing, hear this kindly, my child. You are not in trouble for missing them. The scriptures say that mercy is new every morning, which means tomorrow comes with fresh eyes already waiting for you. You have not used up your chances to see clearly. You get to begin noticing again, starting now. Gratitude is not a test you have failed. It is a door that is still open every single day, including this one. And the smallest thank you offered from an honest, tired heart is never too little to count. If these words have stirred something in you, you do not need to do anything dramatic. You do not owe anyone a comment to make this real, and you do not have to prove your faith to a stranger. But if you would like, take this quiet moment and turn it into a small prayer. It can be as simple as this. Lord, I am tired and my hands feel empty, but help me see what is still here. There are no perfect words for this. The scriptures show God meeting people in whispers and sighs and prayers too tired to finish. Your honesty is more than enough. And if someone you love comes to mind right now, someone whose hands feel empty tonight, you are welcome to pass this on to them. Not as a chain and not as a demand, just as a kindness, the way you would point a weary traveler toward a place to rest. Now, here is one gentle but important reminder, and I will not hurry past it. Faith is a deep comfort, but it is not a replacement for care. If you are struggling with your health or your mind, or a weight that feels far too heavy to carry alone, please also reach out to a doctor, a counselor, or someone you trust. And I want to be clear about this. Giving thanks is not a cure, and it is not a way to fix what is broken in your life. Noticing one small grace will not pay a bill or heal a body or bring back what you have lost. It is simply a quiet light to hold while you walk, not a promise that the road is suddenly clear. Asking for real help is not a failure of faith. It is wisdom, and it is brave, and hope and help were always meant to walk together. And before we come to the end, let me ask one small thing of you. Keep your eyes a little wider, a little longer. I am not telling you the missing thing no longer matters. It matters, and your grief over it is allowed. I am only asking you not to let it become the only thing your eyes can find. The gap is real, and so is the ground you are standing on. Let both be true tonight. You can mourn what is gone with one hand and quietly hold what remains with the other. You do not have to choose between honesty and gratitude. Tonight, you are allowed to have both. So as this message comes toward its close, I want to leave one small practice in your hands to carry into tomorrow. When you wake, before the missing thing has a chance to speak first, find one small grace and name it. The light through the window, the warmth of the first sip, the fact that you are here to begin again. Just one, said quietly, before the day grows loud. Not to deny what is hard, but to remind your tired heart that hard was never the whole story. Whatever this season has taken from you, it has not been able to take everything. There is still a list of quiet graces beside you, patient and waiting for the moment your eyes return. I will not promise you a date, or an amount, or a tidy ending wrapped with a bow. I will not pretend to know the things that only God knows about your tomorrow. But I can leave you with what the scriptures say, gently and without pretending. In everything, give thanks. Not for the dark, but in it. Not to deny your pain, but to remember you are not yet empty. So lift your eyes tonight. Not because the missing thing is restored, but because so much is still steadily here. Take one more slow breath now, and let your shoulders come down. And let this be the truth you fall asleep on. You are still here. You are still held, and you are not as empty as the dark would have you believe. If quiet words like these bring you peace, you are always welcome to stay close to this little corner of the internet, where we simply sit with the scriptures together. And wherever tomorrow takes you, whatever you are walking through, may you walk through it with eyes gentle enough to see what is still here. Peace be with you, my friend. Rest now.